Hello, 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 everybody. And good morning. Just finishing getting things set up here. Waiting for everybody to get in. Hope everybody is good this Sunday morning. Please smash that like button on your way in. Let people know that we are live. Once we get a bunch of people in here, we will get started. And I know a lot of people aren't getting the notifications. I'm just going to let you guys know to get the notifications, even though you've clicked the little bell down below here, and this goes across for any channel that you're subscribed to. When you click the bell down here for notifications, that's great. But if in the app itself you don't have your notifications on, you won't get the notifications. So I just want to let you guys know that, because a lot of people are saying they're not getting the notifications. And that's because in the YouTube app itself, you have to have your notifications on there also. Good morning, Courtney. I hope you're good today, my dear. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Now, I don't know, have you guys done the time change yet? Because I'm noticing people are coming in a lot later. And I don't know if that's because of the time change. I know different places do the time change differently. Like ours was done a while back. So thank you for smashing the like button, everybody. So I know a lot of people are on different time zones. So I don't know if it's straight across the board. Everybody changes their clocks back an hour at the same time, or if here in Canada, if we do it 1 month and you guys do it the next month, I don't know. But I've been noticing that people are coming in. Time change done in Missouri, and it sucks. Yeah, I hate the time changes, you guys. I really do. I really hate it. So for those of you who we're going to do the mini reads, but while we're waiting to do those and people get their requests and that in, I went over some stuff with the Brian Koberger case with the IGG and stuff like that. Also, there's more information that's come out from the university about what they plan on doing with the house. Everybody is under the assumption that they are making a memorial there, and that's not so. I have an article that I found where the university has said they don't know what they're going to do with it yet. They are going to do a memorial, but it's going to be on campus grounds, not at the 1122 King Road site. They don't know what they're going to do with that. So are they going to knock that house down and put up like an apartment building or something? I don't know what they're planning on doing there, you guys. But from what I have heard, what the university has said is they have no idea what they're going to do with it. And the memorial is going to be put on campus. And it's going to be for all the students, from recently to coming students that they may be losing, that may pass away or whatever. They're all going to be memorialized there on campus. They said that they are going to do a special area for Ethan, Zaina, Kaylee, and Madison. They will have a little special area for them. But that's all going to be on campus. It's not going to be at the 1122 King Road house. So I don't know what they're planning on doing with that. Like I said, I do have the article. If you guys want to see it, I can link it in the description of the video so you guys can check it out at your convenience. I will put that down in the description. So with that being said, is there anything else you guys want to chit chat about? Sister will be in here in a minute or so. And then we are going to get going with the mini read. So if you do want a mini read, please get your request in. I hate the time change. It sucks. It's puts my whole schedule off, you guys. I don't like it. I don't mind. Well, if I got to pick between the two, I don't mind the falling back one as much as the springing ahead in spring when it goes ahead an hour. So you lose an hour. That's what really messes me up. I don't know about you guys, but that's what messes me up. The falling back one, it's like it's done in the middle of the night. So is the spring ahead, but you lose an hour's sleep, right? Kate Bell, good morning, my dear. And she says, Kate says, good morning, loves. Wearing my new bracelet, Willow. I'm glad you got it. I'm glad you're wearing it. We were just going over there, Kate. I think it's a time change thing that's going on. People seem to come in like an hour after we start. We start getting a lot of people in. And I think it's the time changes messed with everybody. Okay, Courtney, I have you. Let me get you written down here. And you want to hear from Mike? I got you. That's what we were just talking about, Kate, how the time shifting has messed with everybody. But everybody should be coming in soon. And like I said, a lot of people weren't getting the notifications. So like I was explaining at the beginning, you can have, and on any of the YouTube channels you follow, even though you hit the notification bell down here, in the YouTube app itself, if you don't have your notifications on, you won't get your notifications. So there, sister. Okay, let me get you, whoops, let me get you down, Des. And you guys want the black deck. Good morning, Nana. Good to see you. Smashing that like button gets us out there in the algorithm, lets everybody know that we are live. So thank you for smashing the like, you guys. So what I'm going to do, you guys, at the end of November, I'm going to put a big basket together for December, and we're going to have the draw before December for a giveaway. So I'm going to do something special also for everybody who is subscribed. So if you're not who's a member, sorry. So if you're not a member, consider becoming a member. I'm going to put a big basket together for you guys also, which is going to be a giveaway. So you won't see, unless you're a member, you won't see that draw. So sometime before the end of November, I'm going to get those all together. Okay. And as you can see, we are using the Oracle today, you guys. I'm going to be doing it a little bit different today, you guys. I think I might just pull out all the cards to get an overall read because we are using the Oracle. So I think it'll be better that way. You still get a choice whether you want a message from heaven or the black deck. I will do the main cards first, and then I will go to the black deck if you so choose the black deck. So that's how we're going to be doing it today. Anyway, I got into a war on Twitter with the Brian Koberger fan clubs. Oh, it's horrendous, you guys. Like the amount of people that think that he's being framed is unreal. They think he's innocent, that the prosecution is screwing him around and stuff like that. And it's like, no, that's not what's happening. If you read all the filings that have been filed that we're allowed to see, and if you've read through the affidavit of arrest and everything, you know what's up. You know what I mean? And this thing with the IGG, with the Brian Koberger case, The FBI, when they got that DNA off the knife sheath, they submitted as whoever, whatever name they used, they submitted that DNA to these databases to see if they could get a familiar match. So they had a starting point, right? And the thing is, with the FBI, they don't have to turn over anything, right? The judge can ask them for it, but if they don't want to turn over certain investigation techniques, they don't have to. They can say no. And the FBI is one of the only agencies that can say to the court, no, we're not turning it over. And there's nothing the court can do. Nothing the court can do about it. So I don't know. I think it's a lot of smoke and mirrors coming from the defense. But Mary Michael, hello, my dear. Let me get you down. Black deck? Okay. Oh boy. We'll see what comes out for you, Mary Michael. Generally, and like I say, when we do these reads, it's, sometimes you want to know, hey, am I gonna win a lottery? Like there's questions that sometimes you want to know. And what happens here is your loved ones who have passed away, your friends, your family, stuff like that, they see everything from above. So what they're going to bring out for you is the most important things that you need to know what's going on, because they see everything. So even, you could be having a conversation with somebody and walk away from that conversation or meeting or whatever it is, and, think that things have gone really well, but you don't know what goes on once you walk away from that conversation. And this is just a hypothetical. Okay. But your loved ones that are above, that have already crossed over, they see everything. So they see the conversation, they see what's being done. And when you walk away, they still see what's going on once you've walked away. And if they feel that there's something you need to know that is being said, they're going to let you know. So I just love how it works. They don't give you sometimes what you want. They give you what you need. And that's their job for, where they're up there protecting you and watching over you. They have your best interests at heart, right? And a lot of times they will give you information that's not known to you yet. And then it's like a week or two down the line, you go, oh my God, they tried to tell me that in the cards. You don't realize it at the time. Down the line, you do. So that's the great thing about this, you guys. And sometimes, it's something that you want, and that's what you get. Like, just like with what Mary Michael just said, a lot of family problems. You may get that. It may come out in the cards for you, right? So we'll see what we get. And there's stuff you can ask my sister. There's stuff sometimes you try to hide. It comes out in the cards. Like there's times I've done reads on my sister, and we're 5 hours away from each other. We don't talk as much as we used to, but we still talk quite a bit. But there's still things that she doesn't tell me. And then it comes out in the cards and it's like, you didn't tell me that. She says, well, it just happened. You know what I mean? So, and I think there was somebody, I forget who it was now, that got a read. And it came out in the read that there was somebody new in your life. And, right now it may not be serious, but it's working that way. And this person is on your side. They got your best interests. It's a male. And after the read, she came back and said, well, I just got into a new relationship. And it's like, wow. So there, it came out in the cards. Right? So no, I'm talking, Mary Michael, I was talking about what Des It's like something would come out in the cards and it's like, how come you didn't tell me that? She'd say to me, it just happened. She didn't have a chance to tell me before the reads. So yeah, she did. But no, this was somebody totally different that I hadn't even seen in a while come in. So we had no idea that she was in a new relationship or had met somebody new, but it came out in the cards. So that's the joys of this, you guys. Des is doing good. Des is doing good. I wish things would, certain things would get done a little quicker for her. So she's not in limbo as much as she is. But it seems to be, even in the reads, there's things that came out in reads from like a couple of weeks ago that, even I kind of questioned. It's like, well, no, because we pretty much know what's going on. What more could there be? And then boom, something else happened, right? And it's like, that's what they were trying to tell us. So even things that we think are off sometimes in her reads. And because we're so close and everything, it's not often that I'm shocked by what comes out in her reads. But there has been times it's like, wow, how does that fit? Because it's not fitting right now, right? And then a week or two down the line, it's like something else happens and it's like, there it is. So even though it's not going on right now, even though it's not happening right now, doesn't mean it's not coming. And that's generally what your loved ones who have passed away, that's what they're bringing to you here. Things that they feel you need to know so you're prepared, or things that you may not understand. Helps to give you a little bit better understanding of it and maybe why. You know what I mean? So that's what we get. Darren D, so thrilled for you that things are going great. Well, they're not going great. They're going great on some fronts, but on others, it's still limbo. Nobody likes living in limbo, right? And we're always waiting for what's coming next. So welcome everybody coming in. You can scroll up a bit if you want the instructions on how to get, he's dragging things out. So we're going to start. We got Courtney. Like I said, we're going to do it a little bit different today. I want to get maybe some cards out. If something's jumping out at me right away, I'm going to say it. But I want to get maybe all these cards out before I start going over them. Okay, Courtney. Makita, she who sees. Okay, so Makita, this is about observing, she who sees, about observing things, really keeping an eye on things. Man, I can't stay today. May all have a blessed day. You too, Nana. Have a great day. I'm glad you stopped in. So this is about scrutinizing things, observing things, maybe even differences in the way you're seeing things or observing things. This to me is more about sometimes it's better to just sit back and watch, because people will show you who they are, or situations will show you what they're about before any words will. Okay, so this is, we'll see what we get with that. That comes out with that. There's one. There's two. Whoa. Whoa. Holy. And let's see, this is why. Let's take them as they've come out. And these are not read in reverse, you guys. So we got release your creative energies. Release your creative energies. We've got regenerize in the natural world. And I like that because it goes right in line with this. To conform is to die inside. and cross the bridge of happiness. This is about emotions. Okay, so let's see what we got. You got a lot extra cards here that came out. And what did you want? You wanted to hear from Mike. Okay. So with Makita, okay, this is observing, sitting back, watching, listening to people, what they're saying, but observing body languages, stuff like that, because that's going to tell you sometimes a lot more than words do, because I feel like people tend to hide their true emotions, right? With the regenerizing in the natural worlds, this is instead of letting people tell you what to do and guide you in the way that they want you to do, you got to take your own path, releasing your creative energies, and you're going to do that alongside with this card. This is making use of the energies that are in your life. Okay, so using them for the greater good, putting all your energy into really maybe even sitting back and doing a pros and cons of what your goals actually are, because I feel sometimes you set a goal or there's something that you really want to get done, and then you kind of like fall back, procrastinate maybe even a little bit. Um, and sometimes I think you don't really take the time to look things over before you act or react. So this is basically stop letting people tell you how things should be done and do them the way that it suits you. Okay. And again, with this to conform, um, it doesn't matter what other people think. What other people think, it's not your problem. You know what I mean? You got to think about what matters to you and do things appropriate to what are going to fall in line with what your vision is, what your outlook is. Stop caring too much about what other people think. And that's what I'm getting mostly from this. Is it it's you that's got to live your life, not nobody else, right? And cross the bridge of happiness. Like, don't worry about it's not your job to make others happy. It's your job to make yourself happy. When you make yourself happy, then that spills over to the people around you, and you can be happy not only for and with those people, you can make them happy without even really trying. I feel like you're almost like, I don't want to say you're doing things just to make others happy, but I feel like there's certain things that you're doing that you really don't feel like doing, but you're doing it because it's going to make others happy. You got to start taking care of you first. So don't worry about how it's going to affect somebody else, unless it's something illegal or something like that. This is telling me you've gone off track on your goals. You've let things influence your decisions that really shouldn't be an influence. Um, it's nice to get advice from others, but when it starts leading you maybe in a direction that you weren't going, um, I feel like it's whose benefit is it for? Is it for yours or is it for them? So you got to really pay attention to stuff like that. And start doing things and molding things the way that you want them to happen. And don't worry about what others think. If they really love and care about you, they're going to accept it and, understand that this is what you got to do for yourself. And really observe how people react to what you say. Because that's going to tell you a lot about how they feel about you and the situation. Okay. So words are cheap. I've said that a lot. Words are cheap. And by sitting back and observing how people are reacting to what you do is going to tell you everything you need to know, whether they're for you or against you, right? So take yourself into consideration and put yourself number one. You can't make anybody else happy unless you're happy. Stick to what you need to fulfill your wishes and desires. And as long as it's not hurting anybody else, then it really shouldn't matter to anybody else, right? As long as you're happy. And I'm not saying that like to become a narcissist and stuff like that, but I feel like you've done so much for everybody else and the way everybody else has wanted you to do certain things that it's time to do it your way for a change. So, Mike, do you have a message? Oh, you're getting lots of cards today for you, Courtney. We're soulmates. So this is telling me he's still very much connected to you. When you hurt, he hurts. When you're upset, he's upset. And very much still connected by your souls. Okay. So even though he's not here in the physical world, he still feels very much connected to you, and he feels the connection that you still have with him, the love you still have with him, the missing him and stuff like that. He feels that too, and he sees it. My mind is free. So whatever was, he wants you to know that whatever was ailing him in the physical world, whatever this was that was going on inside his head, I feel like he maybe made some bad decisions that maybe even put things in a direction that they otherwise wouldn't have gone. And he may be stressed and worried about that. This can be a lot of anxiety, depression, stuff like that, things to do with the head. He's letting you know that that is no longer affecting him on the other side. Okay. So that is for you, Courtney. Take care of you, my dear. Take care of you. He had brain cancer. Okay. So that's why I'm saying it was affecting his head, his mind, something in the head. He's letting you know that it's no longer affecting him on the other side. And I'm so sorry to hear that. Okay, Desiree. Des, blue, fragile, secret love, and rejection. Oh boy. So we got blue. She who once loved. This talks about being very fragile. This is about a secret love. And this is also about rejection. She who whispers, Kinsia. This is secrets and confessions. What are you hiding, sister? I feel like there's something that you're hiding. And I feel like it's a very fragile topic, which means you're not going to want to talk about it with anybody. This is something that you generally keep to yourself. I think there's something there this tells me there's something that's eating away at you. Secrets being kept. Let's see what it's about. Hello, Alicia. Good to see you, my dear. Flames of desire. Yeah. Goes right in line. Goes right in line. So I feel like there's something more that you're wanting that you're not talking about. Probably not even to me. That you're keeping a secret. We've also got have the courage. Having courage. And you're experiencing a spiritual blossoming. This is taking a new direction. This is taking a new direction. So what do we got here, sister? Blue is telling me that there's a hidden desire somewhere. It's very fragile to speak about. I feel like this is something that you're keeping with inside of you, but it is being brought forward. And I believe that that's Mama bringing it forward. It's like, shh, don't tell nobody. So I don't know if you've had conversations with Mama, but I feel like there's still something there. I feel like you're not speaking about it because you're fearing some kind of rejection. And this is all about, some secret and confession. I feel like you want to talk about it, but you're afraid to talk about it. Feeling like if you do bring it out into the open, that you're going to have some kind of rejection from it. And And that's why I'm getting this, shh, don't say nothing. But I do believe that you have talked to mom about it, or mom is telling you she knows. She sees it. So I don't know what this is, but blue does stand for being fragile. It talks about rejection and some kind of secret love thing still going on, or there's something there that there's some kind of connection or something that you are hiding regarding feelings towards somebody. The flames of desire. See, you see the flame coming out of her hand? It's almost like you're just waiting to get burnt. So I don't know if you're feeling like there's certain things you got to hold back on because you feel like you could be burnt, and that could be very well going along with this rejection thing over here and keeping certain things quiet. You're not only afraid of being rejected, but you're afraid of being burned again. This is having the courage. This is about bringing out and talking about the things that you are fearing. I feel like you hold back on that. And you are experiencing a spiritual blossoming. This is about taking a new direction. See, she's in the water there. This is about feelings and emotions because there's water around, there's lily pads. That blue light is my camera. It's not on the card itself. So I feel like you got to open up, because I feel like even you know who knows that there's something that you're not talking about. I think he feels it. Not saying that I don't think this is like something that's going to change the trajectory of the relationship, but I feel like a certain someone that starts with R knows that you're holding back. And I feel like there's something you're holding back because you're either afraid of rejection over it, or it's just something you don't want to speak about yet. This could be something that's really fragile to you, that maybe you've had this situation before and brought something out and then were rejected. I don't know, but I feel like you're keeping secrets so you're not rejected. Feeling like you're going to get burnt again. I don't know. See the heart that's coming up off the flame right here? So I feel like there are secrets there, sister, that you may not be speaking about. There's something that you're not speaking about. Karmic relationships, triggers. So this is something that's triggering to you. Resentments, lessons, and about letting go. So this could be about not being able to let something go because of these triggers and resentment. Lessons I think that were given, but you still don't understand them as to why. So until you understand why the lesson was given, regardless of what that lesson was, you're never going to be able to let it go or get past it. But I feel like a lot of this is triggers, because we got the triggers and turmoil in with the karmic, and that does fall in line with this. So it's almost like, I don't know, let's see what this one is. Wedding rings. I think this has to do with this is like everlasting promises. This is about broken promises. And it's really triggering for you. So I don't know if there was something promised and it wasn't followed through on and it triggered something. It's not happening. It's gonna. Okay, wait. There's two that turned over. Love. So this is all around your love life. In the palm tree, stability and security. This could almost, see, with the palm tree coming out, I feel like this is about the stability, about promises, about stability, about how things are going, maybe performing, about the growth. Maybe the growth isn't going as quickly as you'd wanted. I don't know, because this is something that you haven't talked to me about, because I would know right away what this was about. But I feel like there's something here that you're keeping deep inside that has possibly come up in new relationship that was triggering. And it's kind of like, oh, like what? You know? I don't know. I don't know what it is. But it's brought up some insecurities, I think, regarding stability and promises and unconditional love and stuff like that. So maybe that's why you're not speaking about this, because this is secrets. This is holding secrets. And I'm not saying like this is like, I have another boyfriend and I'm holding it from you. This is something that affects you emotionally, because this is all about emotions. The water, it's about emotions. There's something there. Maybe you don't even realize it yet that it's a trigger. That could very well be. This could be something that's coming. But there, I see a trigger happening that puts you in a position where you're going to be very fragile. And you see this? Secret love. This could be like, how long can I be kept a secret? How long can things be kept a secret? It could have something to do with that. I don't know. But there's something that's going to trigger a reaction. And I feel like you're going to be triggered because this has happened before and you never dealt with it. You didn't find out reasonings for it. You were never come to conclusions in your own mind so you could let it go and get past it. So it's going to be a constant trigger until you do. And I feel like this is from a past relationship, which would be, you know who, because we got the wedding rings. So it's past traumas that are triggering you. So if this hasn't happened yet, this is coming. This is something that you're not speaking about, but it's emotional. It has to do with emotions and the way that you feel. So sister, that's what I got for you, which is interesting because I pretty much know what's going on with you. And this is not clicking with me like, aha, that's it. So this could be something that's coming. There could be a trigger coming. The secrecy is a big thing for you, and that's what could be the trigger. Especially after everything you went through last year with the secrets and everything. So I think that could be something with secrets. Okay. Okay, why is this not showing on my, hang on a second, you guys. My studio is not showing. There we go. I just had to refresh. Okay, DD. Let's see what's going on around DD. Maptula. New path. This is a new path. This is Maptula, she who guides. This is going down a new path. And Manatili. She who remains, Manatili. We're doing DD. So what am I getting here? This is going to be trying something new. Taking a new path. Doing something new. Trying something new. This is also a renewal of something. Manatili, this is learning your true worth. So I feel like with new directions coming and this seeing your true worth, I believe that this is like, I think he's about to get a slap in the face from somebody. And I don't mean a physical slap in the face. A message is trying to reach you. Oh, Jeez. So we're going to take them out as they came. Okay, so we got a message is trying to reach you. I feel like somebody's about to go off on him, and it's a female. See the black dress, and it's not going to be good. This is going to be a betrayal. There's a betrayal coming. He's got one of the same cards as you did. You're experiencing a spiritual blossoming. This is going to be taking him down in a new direction. We got the new direction here, a new path, and we got it here too. Awaken the magic of your creativity. This is about feelings. You see the fish there in the water. Somebody's about to bail on him. You are unique. A little crazy. Little crazy. He's going to be betrayed by somebody. He's going to see what people really think about him. You see how, even though this is female, it doesn't matter. Like he's sitting there almost like he was on his throne with this. What is this? This is like a cat of some kind. I know the name of it and I can't think of it. He's about to be knocked off his perth. He's going to be going down a new path. This to me, this message, she's all dressed in black. You see the black crow from above. There's a woman that's about to betray him. He's not going to see it coming, and this is going to affect him deeply. This is feelings and emotions. It's going to really affect him. I think it's going to send him into a tizzy because I see it here with this awakening. He's going to see what somebody really truly thinks of him. So I believe there was somebody using him here, and he's about to get a slap in the face because she's going to betray him. She's going to betray him. There's going to be some truths coming out. There may be even some information that trickles down the line back to you, Des. You're unique. This is going to send him into a tizzy. This female, I don't think it's CC. This is a female that he wholeheartedly trusted, maybe even with information. Somebody that could really destroy his little world that he's living in. This could even be his mother, believe it or not, because that's what I'm being drawn to, is his mother. But I do feel there's somebody else that was emotionally connected to him also that is going to knock his ego a bit. She's going to make him feel like he was used. So somebody's going to knock his ego, but I do feel like there's a betrayal coming from his mother. That's weird. He's going to really truly see what he means to people in this. I feel this is in the coming week or so. There's going to be a huge betrayal of some kind, or he's going to find out of a huge betrayal from his mother. Heartbroken. Yep. Deeply hurt, sad. This is going to break him. This also stands for a breakup. Feeling lost. So there's somebody here that he was really emotionally connected to that is going to tell him or is going to show him, like, you're nothing special. I was using you. So this could be CC, but this here is somebody closer, and there's a huge betrayal coming. It's going to be heartbreaking. So I don't know what that is, but it's coming. Mirror. Yeah. He's going to get what he's been giving out. And this is going to be a reflection of what he's put out, you know, like karma. Let's see if we can get another one. His self-image is going to be shattered. And I think that's coming from this here. This could be CC. Anything else? Give a couple more shuffles. Oh, there's one that just flew. Yeah, the ending. This is going to totally destroy him. Now, the coffin doesn't mean he's going to die, but this is an ending. Things are going to come to an abrupt end. Again, the coffin is something new, something ending for something new. I got new here. I got new here. So he's going to be going in a different direction. I think he's even going to be leaving the area. That's going to be a given. He's going to do that. I know we were thinking that might happen. It is going to be done. He is leaving the area. But this is, again, another end and new beginning. We got the new beginning here. Things changing up, going forward. New. Taking new directions. And his ego is going to be shattered. He's going to be heartbroken. So I feel the heartbreak could be both. But I do feel like there's something that's going to come out. I'm being drawn to his mother, a huge betrayal. There's going to be another, or he's going to find out of a huge betrayal. One of the two. But that's coming from his mother too. So he's not going to be betrayed by women. He's going to be betrayed again or find out of a huge betrayal that his mother did. And that's going to cause some big problems. I just got to take this sweatshirt off, you guys, because it's getting really hot in here. Oh, I got my heat on. Linda Salmons. I'm assuming you wanted the black deck. And Miss Missy, hi, hon. Daddy. I got you. I got you. Okay. So Mary Michael. Mary Michael. So welcome everybody coming in. Okay, you want to hear from your husband. Okay, hang on. Let me erase the black deck from that. Where'd that go? So you want to hear from your husband, Tony. I got you. I got you. Yeah, if you don't put a name in with your super chat, I assume that you want the black deck. So thank you for letting me know that, Linda, before we got to your read. Okay, Mary Michael, let's see what's going on around you. They come out as they came. We got Enid, she who's doubt. There's a lot of doubt. A lot of doubt going on. And Zenith, she who prepares. With Enid, this is about being very wary of things, trust issues. Zenith is somebody who's strategizing. Whoops. With the Enid, you see how she's kind of like pulling her hair back a bit, holding on to something here. It's like a necklace of some kind. It's almost like, I don't know, being afraid to go forward maybe. And hoping that whatever this is that she's holding in her hand guides her. It's almost like an extra eye guiding. That's what I'm seeing in the photo. This is almost like a preparing for a battle, like protecting yourself. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get here. Formulating plans. Wow, that one went flying. Okay, let's take this one first. Live in this world as a dreamer. This is, oops, sorry, you guys, for those wearing earbuds. I just hit my mic. Live in this world as a dreamer. This is about not only reminiscing about how things used to be, but this is also like, I'm done with this. I just want peace. And this is again crossing the bridge to happiness. This is about home life. I'm going to take another card. I'm just going to random because there's a lot here. Again, deception. And this is close family. Spirit world is trying to give you information here. There's a lot of deceit, lies, deceit, inner fighting. I feel like there's a woman at a middle-aged woman that is at the center of all this. You see the crow coming in, but you also see, I'm almost seeing that. I may be seeing things. Yeah, that's the wing of the crow. But to me, looking at it like this, I see like the white dove almost coming in from behind. So somebody trying to make things right, but somebody constantly messing that up and then bringing more drama or stuff into it. I feel like I'm almost getting like, I'm getting the saying between a rock and a hard place. So it's almost like whoever this person is, it's like, I want to take them down, but then I'm afraid to take them down because then there's going to be other lines drawn. But I feel like there's a middle-aged woman, maybe 40s, 50s, that is in the center of all this, that's bringing in a lot of the negativity. I feel like this could almost be like somebody that you trusted at one point and could be using things that you've said to her in the past against you, or using it to cause more havoc and chaos. I feel like things are being said and taken out of proportion. People making up, like dreaming. Okay, when I get live in this world as a dreamer, I feel like, you know how you tell somebody a story and then by the time it gets back to you, so much has been added into it and to make it bigger or more exciting for whoever is telling your story, or retelling what you've said. I feel like there's a lot of that going on. Things being misconstrued or changed, things being said, and then somebody taking that and turning it around. And I'm getting that because of this crow. This is deceit. This is false friends. This is all stuff like that, like making stuff up. That's what the crow stands for. And I feel like there's also somebody there also that's trying to balance everything and get things back on track. But whoever this woman is, she's bound and determined. See the little butterfly there? It's almost like you don't see the reason why somebody would do what they're doing. And this is a disruption also in the home life. You see the house there, somebody being put at a distance. So she may feel like she's being outcast, so she's going to cause all these problems. And a lot of this is emotional stuff that I feel a lot of low blows. But they have a strategy for doing what they're doing. What that is, I don't know. What's at the bottom of the deck? Your deepest desires constrain you. Let them go to clear your mind. That's what's on the bottom of the deck. So it's almost like this is something that's really irritating. Something's happened that really irritated this woman to get her to start all this trouble and stuff, to put it all in motion. I think somebody has said something to her. How can I say this hypothetically? Like, Joni told her that Tommy down the street said that she was stealing off of the neighbor next door. But what she had actually said was, the guy next door told me somebody broke in and stole something from him, but they're changing it around. You know what I mean? So she feels like she's been villainized. So she's just going to be a villain then. If that's the way you think of me, that's what I'm going to be. And I feel like a lot of this is being caused by certain people's insecurities. So because this one, and this one feel insecure about maybe one person having a little bit more control or a little bit more knowledge or a little bit more of this, it's like a battle that constantly is being drawn to because somebody wants to be top dog. But I also feel like there's some kind of revenge going on here. Somebody's doing something out of revenge and out of spite. Like, you want to do that to me? Watch this. And they're drawing in others. That's what I feel is happening. And it's all over insecurities. Like, we can all be top dog. We can all get along and accept each other's differences instead of trying to conform them into what we expect. We can only control ourselves, right? So that's what I think this is over. A lot of words being changed around, a lot of, I see even this person promising this person something, but then promising it to this person, and this person finds out that it was promised to that person. So this person is getting mad because this person said something to that person. It's just like a carfuncle that is just a continuous wheel. And until somebody gets off and says enough is enough, or until the truth comes out as to where this started, it's going to continue. It's going to be a constant. And the more energy that you personally give to this, the worse it's going to get for you. You need to back away from this and just let people do what they're going to do. Because I think she's going to sink her own ship. But by reacting to what she's doing and trying to do, I think you're fueling the fire. You're giving her the energy to be able to continue doing it. So I feel like you got to nip it. And it's like, okay, it is what it is. I'm walking away. I don't have no more time or energy for this bull crap. You know what I mean? You take back your power from her. And the more she sees certain people, and I don't think it's only you, it's somebody else too. And the more reaction that this person is getting, and I feel there's more than one person doing this. It's not just her. I feel there's a couple of them. And the more the others react, they're giving them the fuel to continue. So this is, you just got to, okay, whatever. It is what it is, and I'm leaving it there. Let go and let God. Because this is going to continue. You could say to this person, you know what? I agree to disagree. She's going to turn around and say, you know what? She said I was right. You know what I mean? It's going to be a never ending because they're out for power and control and top dog. And it's like, there's nobody that's going to win in this. You need to walk away from this and just say, it is what it is. I agree to disagree. And so be it. I'm going on. I'm not giving you any more of my energy to continue doing this. And if everybody starts doing that, I feel like this is going to fizzle out. But until that happens, it's going to go strong and it may even get worse. I want the black deck. Mary Michael. This one wanted to come out, so I'm going to take it. And there's one that turned over. Let me find it. I know one turned over. I'd seen it. I didn't see what it said, but I seen it flip. There it is. See, yeah. Sorry for the coffee, guys, but I'm quitting smoking, and it's been a journey. Not enough. Somebody's getting frustrated. Somebody feels like they're not being given the respect or whatever that they feel they deserve. And it's all because they lack confidence in themselves. I think I said this earlier. Sorry for the cough. This is their way of trying to get control because they don't have the control that they want. And it's saying it here too. Fear and ego issues and jealousy. Not feeling like they're enough, so they're going to make themselves the center of things to make them the one. Look at, I'm going to tell you what was said, the bearer of bad news. Here you go. I'm going to spread this, spreading gossip, making up lies, stuff like that. Whatever this person's got to do to make themselves feel relevant and important in all of this situation. And I feel there's more than just one doing this. Passion. This is about equality. Not feeling equal. And the runner. This is codependent. So these two people could be feeding off each other with the havoc that they're causing. The runner. And this is listening to the ego instead of to what's right. They're going to protect their ego over everything else. So the more you feed this, the worse it's going to be. When you take back your power and you let it go and let them say whatever the hell they want to say, just because they say it doesn't mean it's right. You take away that power that they have, especially to have your reaction. That's what they're going for, is reactions. It makes them feel powerful. You got to take that back. Okay. Mary Michael, these people do not know how to agree to disagree. Yeah, but you can. I'm agreeing to disagree and I'm letting it go. Do whatever you want. You're not getting no more from me. You're not getting no more reaction. You're not getting no more talks. You're not getting no more anger, no more, nothing out of me. I'm letting it go. It is what it is, and walking away from it. I'm not discussing it anymore. I'm not going to involve myself in it anymore. You can agree to disagree. You're taking your power back. This person doesn't have to agree to disagree. But as long as you follow that, I agree to disagree. That's all I'm agreeing to. It is what it is, and I'm done with it. I'm not giving you any more of my time, energy. I'm not going to let you have that power over me anymore, because the people that are reacting to this, and I feel like it's two people, not just her. The people that are reacting and getting upset, and they're just feeding more energy into it. You know what I mean? Even though they're getting not the attention maybe that they wanted, they're getting attention. So you got to personally walk away. It is what it is. I only agree to disagree, and I'm walking away from it. You're not getting any more of my energy. I'm not fueling this anymore. And if everybody was to do that, what are they going to do? They're going to argue with themselves or amongst themselves. You know what I mean? You take that power back. You can't force others to do it, Mary Michael, but you can surely do it for you. Some people feed on that. They just want attention, and they don't care if it's good or bad. They just want the attention. And that's what I feel. There's not just one either. There's two. Okay, Linda. And you want to hear from your husband, Tony. So let's see what we got for you, Linda. See what we got, Linda. We got Clat. This is Victory. You see her walking away. You can see the skeletals below her, which means there's a battle that's finally ended. And this is victory walking forward. So I don't know if there's been, I feel almost like this could be a bitter battle that's been going on. I feel like it's going to come to an end. There's going to be victory on your part. So this could be some kind of legal thing that's going on. This could be a personal thing. I don't know, but I know that there's been something that you've been battling for a while. I feel like you're finally going to win. It's coming to an end. And there's going to be some kind of victory for you. A partnership for the new age. It's time to welcome it. So I feel like there's new partnerships that are going to be formed. Maybe some new allies that these two wanted to come out. So I'm going to take them. Oh. So let's take these as they've come out. Okay, so we've got to cut. This is a battle. This is a victory. This is overcoming something, moving forward. This could be winning some kind of legal battle that you've been having, but this can also be a family. It could be any battle that you have been battling. I feel like victory is coming, and that even though that there is still a little bit of maybe bitterness, hard feelings, I feel like that's going to subside in time also. And I feel like maybe people that were even drawn apart over this are going to be coming back together. So whatever this battle was, if friends were lost or, enemies were made, I feel like there's certain ones that are going to come back around. This is awakening all your senses. Awakening all your senses. This is becoming aware of how things are affecting you. A wonderful surprise is coming. So again, with this, I feel like even though some relationships could have been lost during this battle, I feel like they could be mended, are going to be coming back together. There's something new that's also awaiting you. Okay, so this could be a new journey. That's what I'm feeling. You're about to embark on a new journey. Now, this could mean a change of jobs, a change of residence, or just taking your life in a different direction than the way you were going. The 3 wishes is calling your name. So this is things that you may have forgotten, or things that you have wanted, wished for, are finally going to happen for you. So once the battle's done, once you've gotten past this, you've gotten victory over whatever this was that you were dealing with, even though maybe friendships, relationships could have been lost during this, I feel like that's going to come back together. I think there's going to be some conversations there. And this is awakening all your senses, going in a different direction. And the wish is coming true. So whatever this is that you've been maybe wanting for a long time, or almost things that you might have even almost forgotten about, those are going to now be brought back to the forefront, and the wishes are going to come true. So this is a good one. I feel like the coming year, I feel like for 2024 for you is going to be a million times easier than 2023 was. I feel like there's going to be a lot of things that are finally going to start going right. Okay. Okay, so you want a message from heaven from your husband, Tony. Tony, do you have a message, please, for Linda? Message, please, for Linda. Another one. Okay, he wants another one. You usually only get one, Linda, but I just got another one. So he has something else. This one wanted to come out, so I'm going to take it. I feel like there's so much energy in these cards right now. I feel like he has a lot that he wants to say. So I'll give it one more shuffle. There's another one. It's almost like he says, okay, before I even look at this now, I have seen this one. I have no more earthly worries. He's not worrying anymore about, I feel like he was worrying up till recently about how things were going to work out for you. He was maybe concerned about your well-being and stuff like that. He's not worried no more. He sees the future too. Look at the sun coming up. Look at all the sunflowers here. This is telling me that he's not worried. He feels that everything is going to work out for the better and for the good, that you're going to be okay. Now, before I get to these ones, this one came out first. So I'm going to take it first. Before I even turn these over, I don't know what they are. But I was getting from my ancestors that I've got so much to tell you. I feel like there was something that you wanted him to answer specifically, and it wasn't coming out with this. That's why he wanted another card. I just wanted to let you know that. So I don't know if there was something that you guys had discussed before his passing that you wanted an answer to, or you could be just asking that you want a validation, something nobody else would know about. And he's saying, no, you need to pull more cards. It's not going to come out with this. So that's why these are out. Let's see. Okay, he's letting me know that he's become one of your guides. He didn't want to let go. He fought till the bitter end, he said. I had everything in me. I fought. Okay? I watch over you every day. Okay, he's sending you all his love. Yes, you were his only love. So I don't know why he is saying that, but I don't know if you question that. He is saying that you were his only love. He's also watching over you. It tells me that he's watching over you, even with this here, that he was concerned maybe a little bit, maybe over the last year, about what was going on here, how things were going to work out. But he's letting you know that he's not worried about it anymore. So this is also telling me that this is going to be a victory for you. Things are going to work out. Things are going to start going in your favor. Wishes and dreams are going to start coming true for you. But he's also letting you know that he's become one of your guides. He didn't want to let go. Okay, you see him still reaching for your hand. That's why he's going to guide you from the other side. And he's letting you know that he's still with you and he's watching over you every day. And yes, you were his only love. Showing the heart. Linda, just having cards I wanted. Okay, well, this all comes as a package. This is the mini reads. These are the talking to heaven cards, and the mini reads are these messages here could have very well been from him. Okay, the first cards that you get are your loved ones from the other side giving you messages that they know that you need to know. Okay. And with this, I become one of your guides. This could have been very well all from him. Okay. And he's saying he has no more earthly worries. So he's not worried about how things are going to turn out. We got that here too, that you're going to have victory over whatever this is. Okay. So that was for you, Linda. So you got more than just the talking to heaven cards. And he's letting you know he knows you're going to be fine. Things are going to work out. Missy. Miss Missy. Let's see what we got for Miss Missy. You're very welcome, Linda. And you did. You usually only get one talking to heaven, Linda. You got 3, so. Miss Missy. I did that. My finger kind of, anyway. Some of these larger decks are hard because it pulls on this, as you can see. And sometimes my finger, anyway. Enough about that. There we go. Estefana. Chains. This is things holding you back. What do I see here? I see lights in the distance. I see water, calmer water here. I see rocks. Rocks tell me that things aren't going as easy as maybe they should or were expected. This is also something that's holding you back. Some things need to be released here. What has she got? Hang on a second here. What has she got in her hand? What is that? It's almost like a letter. Your hand here. Let me see. The light is not the greatest here, you guys. We're supposed to get snow again today, so. Yeah, I think that's a letter that she's holding. So you could be getting some kind of communication that way. That's okay, Linda. I'm almost getting the feeling that you're the one holding yourself back. Okay, let's see what we get. Well, that one just went flying. Here it is. Why is Estefana there? This is almost like I'm ready to give up. Surrendering. Oh. Why does it not want? There we go. So let's take them out as they came. We don't take these out. We don't read these in reverse either. The love of your dragon reaches out to you. See, this is going in line with Estefana. I feel like you're ready to give up on something. And this is the flames of desire. Worrying about things going up in smoke, being burnt. This is like going down a dark path. So with Estefana, this is somebody who surrenders. Okay. She who surrenders, Estefana. But I see a letter in her hand. I feel like there's going to be a message that's coming to you that you're not expecting. I also feel like there's a calm before a storm. The love of your dragon reaches out to you. This is opening up and being truthful and honest. Now, I'm not saying that you are lying about stuff, but I feel like you've held a lot of things in. And the feeling that I'm getting, it's almost like, when somebody says, "Are you okay?" "Yeah, I'm fine," but really you're not. I feel like this is all going to come to a head. I feel like you're finally going to open up, whether you want to or not. I feel like something is about to happen here where it is all going to be released. The flames of your desire, this could be burning bridges also, or being burned again, or saying you're not going to be burned again. This is about... I'm going to take another card. A message is trying to reach you. Okay, remember what I said here with this letter? You see what came out? A message is trying to reach you. This is some more bullshit. I think, Missy, I think there's a bunch of things that are about to be exposed. And I think that you're going to have a hand in that. Let me see what's at the bottom. Tree of Wishes. Yeah, the Three of Wishes coming true. This is almost like, okay, I'm done. I'm done holding on to this. I'm done holding my mouth. I'm done not saying how I feel. I'm done with the way that I've been treated. There's something about a letter that's coming. This hasn't happened yet. There's a letter, or this has just happened. There's something written in written form that's going to finally make you break. And I'm not going to say break and you're going to fall to your knees and start crying and give up. No, this is going to be releasing your inner dragon. It's like, I've had enough. This is going to be dealt with once and for all. And I'm not so sure that this is all work related. as a matter of fact, I'm going to say this isn't all work related. This is also a relationship, whether it be family, a friend. Um, you're going to start saying your truth. And I think some people are going to be shocked. It's like, burn this place to the ground. You know what I mean? Like, this is going to be finally that nice Missy that usually, is just so easygoing and laid back. And where did this Missy come from? Because this is going to be something that's not often, you don't show this side of you often. And I feel like there's more bullshit coming, and it's going to come in the form of a letter, something written. And I feel like that's going to be your breaking point. And it's going to be, okay, I'm not sitting down. I'm not shutting up no more. I'm going to speak my truth. This is how it's affected me. This is what I put up with. I've put my own, like everything that you have been feeling is going to come out. Somebody is going to take notice of this, and they're going to try and spin it again. But as well as this, like, we've had this come out 3 times now today with this crow and the woman in black. I feel like that it's whatever is in this written thing that you're going to get or have just got or is sitting there waiting for you. It is going to be something that is going to be upsetting to you, but it's somebody that is also trying to cause problems or whatever too. But with this, I feel like this is going to be the catalyst that sets this in motion. It's like, okay, enough's enough. I'm done. I'm going to deal with this once and for all. No more Mr. Nice Guy. This is how I feel. This is what I'm going to do. This is how things are going to proceed. And this is how I'm going to proceed. Like, there's no more chances. This is what I'm seeing here. There's no more chances. You've hit your limit. And this is either going to burn up horribly, or somebody's finally going to see your wrath, and it may change things for you drastically, because I see a drastic change coming. I'm not so sure it's not for the good. Because this is also shunning dark paths, right? So it's shunning the darkness. So even though some people may be taken aback by this and by what you say and do, I feel like it's going to open up a whole new path for you. And it's almost like, about time, Missy. So, and I'm not saying that this is, I think there's something still going on here with the work thing, but this is bigger than that. This is involving something else that you're at your limits with, and it's about to come to a head. And people are going to maybe see a side of you they haven't seen before. And I'm not saying you're violent or anything like that, but they're used to you bowing down or, keeping your mouth shut so you don't hurt people's feelings. Like, there's a whole new side of you that they're going to see. And I feel like it's coming to a head. And I think you need this. And it's going to be a brighter path that is going to be opened up. This darkness is going to be left behind. So that's good news, Missy. Haha. Whoop. That one just went flying on the floor. Oh my gosh. Hang on. There's another one. They're just flying to it. Let me grab the one off the floor. Get my chair back in here. Okay, take them in the order they came out. We're soulmates, still very much connected by the soul. Okay, so you're going to still feel him. He feels when you hurt, when you're sad, when you're angry, when you're upset, when you're happy, when you're laughing, when you're crying. You guys are still connected at the soul. You can sit and meditate, and you're going to get feelings from him. You're going to feel it. Okay? Your soulmates. And, soulmates don't have to necessarily be your significant other. You can have a soulmate that is a sister, that is a mother, that is a father. It's how you guys connect. Okay? And that's what he's telling you there. Also, I have no more pain. So it's odd to me, just the feeling I got um, when this card came out, because generally when I get this card, it's telling me that their ailments in the physical world are no longer affecting them on the other side. Um, and that it's a whole new, like somebody who couldn't walk before now can walk. Somebody who couldn't dance can now dance. But when I get this, to me, it's telling me that he knows this is finally going to be taken care of. And because this hurt you so much, it was hurting him. So he sees this coming to a positive end for you. May not come to for positive for everybody else. That's going to be at the end, at the other side of this. But when you're hurting, he's hurting. So when I got this time, it was automatic. It's like it doesn't mean today what it usually means. And that is because my ancestors saying that's not the meaning today. The meaning is he sees this finally releasing you from a lot of burdens and maybe anxiety and pain that you've been going through. This is going to release it, which is also going to release it for him because you guys are connected at the soul. So when you're hurting, he's hurting. So this tells me he's telling you this is going to work out in your favor. This is going to alleviate some of maybe the hurt and stuff that you've been going through. What an awesome message. What an awesome message. And that's the first time that I get that with that coming out with that card also. So that was for you, Miss Missy. Oh, Daddy, yeah. Huh? He said, be strong. He said, be strong. It's coming when he left us. Wow. Amazing, eh? Amazing. You're very welcome, Missy. Very different reads today, you guys. I find the tarot was getting dark for me. You guys know, like when I do go ahead and do reads, like even when I do my updated reads, my initial reads are always with my Ancestor deck. It's always right there. But updated reads, I tend to do a mixture of Oracle and the tarot. Lately, I've been doing a lot of the tarot, and I feel like I was being drawn into darkness. Like, I don't know why the tarot got dark on me, but I felt like I was drawn to Oracle today for a reason. Even when I picked up my tarot deck, it's just like, no, not today. Not today. This is not the deck to use today. And I don't know why I've never got that before. But tarot is still fairly new for me. But yeah, there was some darkness that was coming out. And I'm not saying that you guys didn't need to hear that. You know what I mean? Even though there is still some darkness that comes out in the oracle, I feel like maybe a mixture, because if there is dark things that are coming for you guys, you need to know. You know what I mean? But me myself, um, before I start doing reads, I'll pick up a few decks, and it's like, nope, not that one today. Nope, not this one. I picked up these two today after picking up the tarot, and the tarot just not feeling right today. I don't know why. When I get those feelings, I listen. And it's the same as my sister will tell you when we're doing spirit boxes, which we are going to do. We are going to try and get together, me and her, and do spirit box sessions to see what comes through, where you guys can ask questions. We can use the pendulum. We can use the spirit boxes, stuff like that. We're going to do that. But she'll tell you when we have done spirit boxes in the past, it's like when I say, stop it. No, she knows what to do because there's something dark trying to come through. And that's what I got with the tarot today when I picked it up. It's like, nope, not today, Satan. Not today. And I smudged. I've been trying to hold back on using my sage a little bit. I've got it here. I more use my Palo Santo Holy Wood. I do still smudge a bit with my sage, but I feel like it affects my throat. So if it's getting close to the time where I'm supposed to start my lives, I'll only use it a bit to clear my area here instead of clearing my whole area down here, because my office is in a part of my house, in the front part of my house, and my living room's to the right, as well as my kitchen, and my front door's in front of me on the other side there. I'll usually smudge the whole downstairs. So I've had to pull back a little bit on that because it was affecting my throat. So Kate says, I agree, Willow. There was a couple of dark weeks there. Yeah, there was. But I'm not saying that you guys don't need to hear that. Those messages are coming through for a reason, and it's to protect you. It's your loved ones on the other side that's bringing that through to protect you, right? So I don't know what is going on in this world. There's a lot of darkness going on. But I feel like through the oracle, it's a little maybe easier way to bring through things instead of being very blunt as the oracle as the tarot is. So it's a very different vibe. Anybody that reads will tell you it's a very different feeling. It's a very different vibe. And when my ancestors tell me, not today, I trust them. So yeah, almost like a collective read. Yeah. So, I mean, I do have this deck that is based on the tarot. I don't feel a lot of darkness with this deck as I do with this deck. This is the Rider-Waite, okay? I don't feel this darkness in this deck as I do with this. And when I touched this deck today and what I felt, and to me, like I'm touching it right now, and it's cold. It's cold as ice. It's cold. Watch. Let me see if I can do this. Okay, here's this thermometer thing, okay? Let's see. I don't know if this is going to work. Okay, so let's... it's not going to do it. I was hoping that it would... It just says low. I was hoping that it would give me... Because this deck, like it's warm in my house. This deck feels warm. Like not... You know what I mean? It's like... It's not cold. This one is ice cold. Like when I feel it, it's ice cold. That's weird because it wasn't like that earlier. That's why I was trying to get a reading, but it's not. Is this working? Yeah, it's working. Like I can take the temperature of my hand. Watch. I can take the temperature of the candle. See, it goes red, but it won't give me a reading on this, on the cards. But this one, anyway, regardless, this one feels like it's cold. Cold on the sides, not so much the top. The sides here are all cold. But when I picked it up today and my ancestor said, put it away, I listen. Believe me. This deck here, it is based off of the tarot, but I don't feel the same darkness in this deck. Weird, eh? I know. Like even this deck, they're side by side up here on my shelf beside me here on my desk. I've got like an L-shaped desk with like a little hutch with some drawers and stuff. And this deck is right beside it. It's not. It's like room temperature. Whereas the other one was ice cold, not on the top or the bottom, but around here was ice cold. It was just weird. And when I got that feeling, when I picked up that deck this morning, it was like, oh, hell no. I'm listening to what my ancestors are telling me. So there's that, right? So is it time for a break? And we'll see who else comes in. If anybody else wants a read, they can get it in. Did Sister take off? I feel like Sister took off. Okay, so let's take a not even 5 minute break and we will be back. So give me a couple minutes, you guys. I'm going to go and heat up my coffee. Be back in a minute. Put the instructions up, please, Sister. I'll be back in a minute, you guys. All right. I'm back. See, that didn't take very long. So we're going to stick around for a little bit more, see if anybody else would like to do a read. But what's on your guys' minds? Those of you who are still here, is there any questions that you guys have? Any questions? I don't know why let me just refresh this. Anything you guys would like to see coming up in reads? Now, I have been asked to do an updated read on Chelsea Grimm, so I will be doing that probably tomorrow afternoon. I'm trying to get caught up in all the private reads, so if you do have a private read waiting, I'm getting to you. I think I'm a month or a month and a half behind. So those I'm going to try and get caught up also this week. So if you do want a full read done, you can email me with that request. Above and Beyond Ancestor at outlook.com. Don't put the readings in there, just Above and Beyond Ancestor at outlook.com if you do want a full private read. And they usually go anywhere, usually around an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. And you get to also Give me 3 questions that you want answered. So if you want any information on that, you can email me for private reads. Okay, Missy. I'm going to jump back into them again full time this week. I got a lot of time this week, this coming week. The week following is going to be busy, but I'm going to get back to trying to do 2 reads a week, you guys. But there's really not much happening out there. So the reads have been lacking. You must be reading my mind. We can do the fun deck today, Mary Michael. We can. The Rachel Moray. We should do that too. Mickey Morgan. Let me write that down. The Rachel Moray. What I'll do, you guys, and I know I got to do the Chelsea Grimm. I'm still feeling like Chelsea is alive. Kate Bell, I've got you, my dear. And did you want the black deck, Kate? Yeah, the Rachel Moran. A lot of people are asking me about the Suzanne Morphew. I'm refusing to do, at least right now. Okay, you want the black deck? Okay. Right now, I'm not willing to do that. I feel, and this is a personal choice for me, a lot of people are jumping on that bandwagon. And I feel like there's 2 in particular that are doing it for clicks and views. And I'm not about that. As you can see, I haven't been putting out reads. I laid off on the Summer Wells case. I still have very personal and deep feelings regarding that case. And also the Suzanne Morphew case. With that, she was finally found, you guys. She's been screaming out. I feel she's been moved several times. So which means her remains are disturbed each time she is moved. I feel she was moved a couple of times. There's also still a lot of things coming out with that. I have somebody on Twitter that's always asking, when are we going to get information? I answer it, and I'm going to answer it the same every time. I believe this prosecution team ain't giving nothing. But why haven't we heard the autopsy results? You're not getting it. They are doing everything right this time. They're not going to screw this up like the 12th did. The 11th jurisdiction is not going to follow in Linda Stanley's footsteps. And I'm okay with that, number 1. Number 2, this poor woman has been screaming out for years, find me, find me, find me. She's finally found. She needs to rest now. She needs her peace. In the future, I probably will do an updated read. But right now, I want to let her rest. I want her to have some peace. I just got a full body shiver. I want her to have peace. Whatever that looks like to her is not our decision to make. And I feel what my ancestors are giving me is leave her be. Give her some peace. So that's what I'm going to do. When I feel, and I have that conversation with my ancestors, and I feel that, I'm getting the vibe from them that it's okay now, then I'll do it. Like, I don't connect directly with Suzanne. I connect with my ancestors who have crossed over. My ancestors connect with others that have crossed. I don't connect directly with them. There's sometimes I get direct messages from them because they have something to say, right? They're bypassing sometimes. Like sometimes when I'm doing the read, you guys, I'll get something that comes through and it's like, Okay, there's no time to tell the ancestor I'm coming directly to you, and I get it. And it's like, whoa, where'd that come from? Because it's not how the same feeling that I get. It's not given to me the same way my ancestors would give it to me. My ancestors show me things that have happened that I know have happened with them or with others in my family. And that's what they show me. And that's how I decipher what they're meaning by the cards that are coming out. You know what I mean? Like, say I get this, you're unique. It's going to show me something like my little cousin becoming a ballerina. You know what I mean? They're going to show me things from my own experiences with them and stuff like that, or their experience that I know of. And that's how I can decipher what they're trying to tell me in the cards that come out. And that's given to them by your loved ones who have crossed. But there are times your loved ones come directly to me. It's not often. It's not often. But when they do, it's because I know, like in the read today, no, he's saying take another card. He has something else that needs to be said. That came directly from your loved one, not through my ancestors. And it happens sometimes. Like I said, not often, but it does. That's what's a big difference between the way I read and maybe some of the other tarot or oracle readers that read. Some of them may do it the same way as me, as using their ancestors. That's where they have a vested interest in seeing me give you guys what you need to know. They want to see me succeed. They want to see me do well. They want to see me bring out the truth, right? And I'm not condemning any reader unless they're fakes and are just making it up as they go. But each reader has their own way of doing things. This is my way. There are some other readers that do it this way, and there's other readers that do it a totally different way. It doesn't make it right or wrong. It's the way that you receive your messages. You don't choose that. It's chosen for you. You can't choose that. It's chosen for you. So any other reader that tells you different, you know they're a fake. There's a lot of good readers out there. Let me just get some of that out because my candle is going to go out. There's a few that I really, really do like, and they will tell you they don't choose how they receive the messages. You can't. It's chosen for you. This isn't something I asked for in life. This was given to me at a very young age. I wasn't asked for these abilities. They were given. You can't put in a request for it. Like, we all have intuition. This is a different kind of intuition. I still have my gut intuition. I still have things that I feel, but there's another layer to it with this. And that can't be searched for and got. It's given to you. It's a gift. That's why they call it a gift. My interpretation. So that's how you can tell the real readers from the fake. If you ever see another reader, ask them, how do you get your information? How is your information given to you? And listen to the response. That's how you're going to be able to take what I just told you and test it out. I've been tested many times, many times, many times. But you're going to see the real from the fake and how they answer you. And any good reader, and there are a few on here that read cards that I've watched, check it in, and I see the fakes and I see the real. So there you go. Let's see. Missy says, understandable about Suzanne. Yes. I'm all about respect, because when you respect your ancestors and spirit and loved ones and stuff like that, you're going to get the respect back. Oh, hi, K Mitch. I miss you. Oh my gosh, you've been ill? Well, I hope you get better, K Mitch, and I hope whatever is ailing you, um, I had something come through there and I don't know, but I'm feeling like immune system. Like, don't say it, but I'm telling you, I feel like it's almost something's attacking your immune system, which is causing problems in, I don't know if it's like I'm feeling like in my intestines, kidneys areas, stuff like that. It's like just that overall feeling of your middle, your torso being like, what the hell's going on? I feel like it's something that's attacking your immune system and it's causing a lot of health problems for you. Um, it's almost like some kind of bacteria that's gotten into either your blood or something. I don't know, but I just see your immune system being attacked. I'm so cold, chilled right now listening to you. Aww. I love you, Missy. So, yes, feel better. Due to my cancer. That's what I see, your immune system being attacked. Wow. Oh, I'm sorry, K Mitch. I feel like there is some kind of bacteria too. I don't know why I got that feeling, but I did. But I am praying for you and wishing you nothing but the best and speedy healing. But I do feel bacterial, something bacterial. So I don't know if there's some kind of infection in your eyes also, on top of things that the cancer is causing. I feel that there's some kind of bacterial going on also. So please have that checked out. And let me know. But we are saying prayers for you, for healing. Yes, prayers for K Mitch. Absolutely. Absolutely. We miss you. Okay, so well, I'm going to leave the cards out in case people come in. I know the time difference has really shifted a lot of people. But while we are doing that, I've got a few of these smaller decks, you guys, that I got. I've had them being cleansed on my selenite bar. I haven't used them yet. And I'm not even sure what reads I will use this in. Maybe in reads, relationship reads or something. But I've got a good fit. This deck, this one, and is it this one? Or is it this one? No, it was this one and this one. This is another deck that I got. I'm tending to lean towards. I've tried to look to see if I could get these in the smaller version, and I can't find them because it's easier with this. What's going on with my hand? You can see how bad it's gotten. You can see these big bumps here, you guys. It's gotten bad. These decks are easier to manage with shuffling and stuff, but there's not many decks you can get in the smaller version. So, but this deck too, I've also really like and I'm drawn to. So there's two decks here that, but I haven't been drawn to use them yet. But I get a good vibe. Do you have to have a full read to get a message from Mama Thelma? I can send a donation if needed. A full read from, you can get that in a full private read, Missy. You can email me and we can do a private read on just that topic. You pick your topic. So if it's on Mama Thelma, then that's what we will do. And you will also, on top of everything that I will get out of that read for you, you can also ask for her to answer 3 specific questions for you. So on top of the full read, you can have 3 specific questions that you can include in it. Yeah, this deck, I've played with it. You have my read still? Yes. Did you? Yes, I still got your read, Kate. This deck is, I'm connecting with it, and I tend to play with them and just like look through them. And that is to connect with the deck and let the deck connect with you. I do this often. But yeah, I want to show you guys these decks. I got 3, actually. I got this one, and this one I'm not really connecting with at all. This is a lot like the black deck. I don't know. I'm going to try and work with it a little bit more and see if I can get a better connection with it. But these 2 definitely I have. And they give really direct answers. And this is for direct questioning, right? So we'll see with those. Yes, Kate Bell. Sorry about that, Kate. Let's get Kate Bell. If anybody else would like a read, you can get it in. We are going to do the funny deck. I've got that here. And then if anybody does come in and want a read, then I still have the cards out. Okay, Kate Bell. Kate Bell. Holy crap. That's too many. We're not taking these 3, Kate, because 5 is too many. Okay, She Who Flies. She Who Flies. That's Valeris. And then we got Elixir. She Who Forgives. Remorse and guilt. Like, is there something that has, well, don't answer. I want to get these first because I feel like there's something that's happened that you feel guilty or remorseful about, Kate. Maybe even getting out of character a bit, which means like something that you normally wouldn't do. But I feel like there's something that pushed you to that point, and it's almost like, do I dare try and fix it? You know what I mean? Like, even the way she's looking here, it's like, do I even attempt to try and fix this right now? Because this stands for, Elixir is for like guilt, remorse over something. So let's see what we got. Let's get some clarification. There's one. Partnership. I'm not going to give my feeling right this second, but I'm going to ask you, Kate, I want to get these out first and say what I want to say first. I'm going to take them out in the order they came. You got a lot more cards, but so we got the partnership. We got the 3 wishes. We've got the enter the temple of truth. And we've got leave your usual social circles behind. I feel like, have you... I hate this. Kate, only answer this, a yes or a no. Have you recently lost somebody that you were very close to, maybe even have had a relationship with? Recent. Just a yes or no. Yeah. I feel like there was things that were left unsaid that you didn't get a chance to say certain things or make amends before this person passed. And the reason why I asked you if the person passed recently is because I seen it. So it was either it just happened or it's about to happen. And that's why I said I don't like this, because when I get stuff like this is like, this isn't like a year, 5 years. This is recent. Okay, so thank you for answering that. Now, what I feel here is that you've got some remorse and guilt because there was some things that you wanted to say to this person before they passed, and you didn't get a chance to say it. And now it is too late. It's not too late. They hear you. They hear you. See, look at this. I'm not dead. I had to pull it. They said, pull a card. Look at, they still hear you. They're still very much around you. But I do feel that there was either a falling out or an argument that was not settled before this person passed. And I feel like you are wanting forgiveness and also offering forgiveness. So it might have been you both were to blame, but I feel like you are feeling remorseful and guilty now because you didn't get a chance to say what you needed to say before they passed. And this is like, do I dare even talk about it now? They want you to talk about it to them because I feel like there's something unresolved. And it's weird, the feelings that I'm getting, because when people pass away and they go to the other side, everything that ailed them and bothered them while they were in the physical world goes away. I feel like 2 months. Okay, so they're still transitioning. I feel like this is something that is, they're either waiting to be forgiven. Yeah, I feel like they're waiting to hear it, that you forgive them. So something happened between you guys and you didn't feel like you had the opportunity to address it and resolve it before they passed. They're waiting for your forgiveness. The 2 months does resonate because they're still transitioning. They're still trying to figure out how this all works. Speak your truth. Enter the temple of your truth. They want the truth. They want the truth from you. And I feel like you can sit in a quiet space and have a conversation with this person. And I feel like, why am I getting choked? Like, I feel like my air is cut off. Something in my throat. But yeah, they value your word, believe it or not. And they're going to say, oh, she's not going to believe that. That's what I'm getting. She's not going to believe that. But they do value your truth. They want you to speak your truth, whatever that may be. But they are waiting for forgiveness also. And they're saying they forgive you. So I feel like this was a mutual thing. And this is about wishes coming true. So I don't know if you wish that you had one more time that you could speak with this person. This is your opportunity. They're waiting for you to speak to them. You need to go to a quiet place and really clear your mind and connect with this person. Because not only are they forgiving you, they're waiting for you to forgive them so they can carry on. Wow. Black Jack. They want you to let go of the guilt too. They don't want you to carry any guilt or remorse. Things happen. Sunglasses, yes. See, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception is off. So I don't know if you felt like you were gaslighted maybe by them, or being seen in a light that was not favorable. I don't know why I'm saying that, but that's what I'm getting. So that's what I got to say. They watch over you also. Still watching over you, whether you like it or not. Ascending. Yeah. Obstacles. Learning a new phase. Preparing for a union. They are still preparing to be reunited in paradise. Yes. Happiness. They just want you happy. Regardless of what happened while they were here in the physical world, they want you to be happy. So that's what I got for you, my dear. Hopefully that makes sense to you. But they are waiting for you to forgive them. I've thought about chatting with her in quiet. Yes, definitely do that. She's waiting. She's waiting for forgiveness. So that's between you and her. You don't need to share it here with us. To me, it feels very personal. So I don't expect you to share it here. I just need to know that you understand what was just said and what she wanted you to know. Miss Missy. And you want to hear from Mama Thelma. Let me just take a sip here. Well, it wanted to come out, so I'm going to take it. This one came out first, so we're going to take it first. Alyssa, she who grants wishes. Alyssa, she who grants wishes. Therese, she who is present. Oops. I hate this camera, you guys. I got to get a new camera. I hate this camera. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. This is awareness and acceptance. And Alyssa's wishes, desires, and hopes. So this may be all from Mama Thelma. You may get your wish. Hello, Billy Brittle. Welcome. Okay, so we got Alyssa and Therese. Hopes and desires. Hopes and desires. Okay, this one came out first, I believe. You cast a spell with your existence. You cast a spell with your existence. And I'm going, before we look at this one, if you can see in both of these, they both have a wand. So this is something coming true. Hopes, dreams, wishes, wants, needs coming true. Oh, and this one's got like almost like a wand. Rise above the dark days of life. See how she's got almost like a wand in her hand there? I believe that this is from Mama Thelma. As much as you guys know, I don't ask specifically unless you're getting a message from heaven. I don't ask specifically. I ask, what does she need to know? You guys tell me. That's what I say to spirit. So, what I am seeing here, wishes, desires, and hopes with a list. And you see, like, she has that little wand there. I've also got Therese. This is awareness and acceptance. So it's almost like things are about to change because I've got the wand here again. Things are about to change. And this reminds me almost like of like Cinderella, right? And it's almost like there's going to be like a whole new change inside of you, Missy. And we got the rising above here also. See, she's got almost like the wand. Okay, the wands are creating something, taking action. We got the 1 and the 3, which added together is 4, and this is the 1 and 4 in tarot. 4 is stability, so I add with 13. I added the 1 and the 3 is a 4. This talks about stability, and this is about creating something new. This is about taking action. So the we got 15 here, okay, with what I call Cinderella. The 1 and the 5 together is a 6, is growth. Something is coming. Something is definitely about to change in your life. The hopes, dreams, desires. I feel like with Therese, it's about, okay, this is now, it's time to do this once and for all. This is finally being aware of what needs to happen. Um, I have a saying that I said, you can't continue to do the same things expecting different outcomes. So I do feel that there is something new coming in here. I feel like something is going to be done differently. I'm getting the Cinderella here. This is going to be quick decisions that are going to maybe be made. Um, Stability. This is going to enhance the stability in your life. I feel like you're coming into a time where you're finally being aware of all the intricate parts that have played roles in getting you where you are now. I feel like that you have awareness of it, and now you're going to accept it. And it's almost like, I'm going to change what I can today, and tomorrow's a new day. I'll change what I can tomorrow. But I feel like there's a bunch of things that are finally going to start coming together. But I also feel like things are going to start coming from your heart, from like, okay, I've had enough with things going this way. I am going to do changes. Some people aren't going to like these changes, but they're going to be good changes for you. I feel like when Mama Thelma was here, she was somebody that encouraged you, go full force. Stop being so afraid. Go full force. Ask the question, or ask if you can, because the worst that can happen is it doesn't happen, or it's a no. You're not going to know unless you try, right? That's what I'm getting like from her. It's almost like you don't give up. And she's reiterating that again here. It's don't give up, go forward. Be aware of what's going on around you. Accept the things you can't change the things you can. Because I see wish, hope, and desires coming. And I've got the 2 wands that tell me that. Like, look at the wands in their hands. So something magical is about to happen. I don't even think that you were expecting things to happen this way, but that's the way They have to happen. Some people aren't going to like some of these changes or attitude changes in you, but this is for the better good for you. You have to start doing for you. And this is what she's saying. I tried to tell you to be strong, be strong. You know, things aren't always going to go the way as anticipated, but you've got to be strong enough to stand up and take things as they come. So I'm assuming that that was how she dealt with life, taking the good with the bad, but not letting anything hold you back, or just rolling with the punches type thing. Let me see what's on the bottom. Success and happiness are coming. See, there you go. Success and happiness are coming. It falls in line with this. I told you with the wands, like good things are coming. Okay, Mama Thelma. Message from heaven, please. Yeah, see, I think you're still questioning things too. Okay, but let's take the top one. It jumped out at me right away. I send you loving signs through nature. Like she's still always trying to give you advice and cheer you on. I feel like she was your biggest fan. When things got tough, we could go to Mama Thelma. When things were good, we went to Mama Thelma. When things were undecided, we went to Mama Thelma. She's still trying to help you from the other side, and she's doing this by sending you loving signs through nature. So when you see those white butterflies, when you see that penny that shouldn't be here, like in Canada, we don't have pennies anymore, but there's times that I see a penny and I know who it's from. Rest his soul. This is how she's trying to give you signs, trying to still help you from the other side. When you see the stuff, that she is around you and she's protecting you. Okay, so keep an eye out for that. It was my time to go. This is also saying like she's sad that she had to go when she did, but she knew that it was inevitable. There was nothing more that could be done. She accepted how she passed and when she passed, even though she didn't want to go. She knew that it was her time. Okay. No regrets. She's saying no regrets. So I don't know if that's something she said to you, but that just came out to you. No regrets. And that came out loud. Oh, so and that didn't come from my ancestors. I believe that came right from her. No regrets. So I don't know if that was something that she used to say to you, but that's what I got. No regrets. No regrets. So almost like pick yourself up, dust yourself off, get going again. There you go, Missy. That was for you, my dear. Okay, so like I said, we're going to keep the cards out in case others come in and would like a read. But while we're doing that, I'm going to... Where's Des? If Des isn't here, she's not getting a card. Only people that have stuck around are going to get a card. Where is she? Where is she? Okay, so if you guys do want one of these, they are free. This is just something fun we don't always do. I haven't really had the time to continue after the reads doing these, but we do these quite a bit. Mary Michael. So let me get them shuffled up, and then we're going to start pulling them. And like I said, if anybody comes in and does want to read, we will do that. I think too, during the week, I'm going to do maybe some card pulls or yes and no for like, I don't know, $5 super sticker or something, and you can ask a specific question on a case or whatever. I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to work it. We'll see. We'll see what I'm up to when it happens. But I want to do those midweek because a lot of people are saying, oh, I'm not around on the weekends. So I want to do something during the week for those who have a day during the week off, usually Wednesdays. And then maybe put out reads in between. But I want to try and get at least one read a week because I'm going to be covering a lot of this legal stuff that's coming up with Brian Koberger, with Chad Daybell. Hopefully we get an arrest again in the Suzanne Morphew. I'm leaving that to the investigators. I'm leaving it up to God. When they're ready to make that arrest, they're going to make it. Okay, so let's get going on these. We're going to start with Mary Michael. Mary Michael. Mary Michael. No less than the effing stars. You are a child of the universe. Yay! Who's next? Des says, I've been here all day, Seth. Okay, so Des, let's pull one for Des. Cultivate inner booty. Have a beautiful day. Poor sister. She never gets her F-bombs. Des, you can't put 3 in a row in. K-Mitch. Look at her. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. I just seen on my other screen. K-Mitch. Let's pull one for K-Mitch. And breathe the F in. Chill the F out. Yes, Des, I see all your ones. There's Miss Missy. Miss Missy. And you're cute as hell. 0 fox given. I love it. Okay, Mary Michael. Another one. Okay. And then we'll pull another one for Des. Cultivate calm. Behold, the field in which I grow my F's, lay thine eyes upon it, and see that it is barren. There you go. Okay, Des. In other words, meditate. Sit down and shut up. Poor Des. Poor Des. Oh, Miss Missy. Damn it. Okay, this is Missy. Whoops. Give me Nirvana I can dance to. Like no one's watching, or if they are, give it up. Okay, why? I don't know which side I should be reading first. Some of these seem backwards. Kate Bell. Kate Bell. Chakras loaded and ready. Zen as F. I think I'm supposed to read this side first. Zen as F. Chakras loaded and ready. So I think I should be reading this side first. Let's turn them over. Poor Des. Okay. Let's see down the list here. Poor sister. Oh, you're grounded, sister. Okay, let's pull another one. I'm trying. Look at, I pulled the whole deck. I'm trying, sister. Inner peace is my bitch. Acceptance better. Watch out. I'm coming for it. There you go. It wasn't something about acceptance in your read? Michael. Whoops. Awaken to tiny, beautiful things at every effing turn. Embrace your tiny inner Buddha. Everybody's getting an F except for poor Des. Des. Okay, Des. Come on, give her one. Take a hint from a sloth. Slow the F down. There you go, sister. There's your F-bomb. Take a hint from a sloth. Slow the F down. There, she's got one. And it's only because Missy requested it for you. Violence could be just around the bend. She never knows when I'm going to sneak up on her. Finally got my passport renewed. So she never knows. She's only a 5-hour drive away. She never knows when I'm going to just show up at her door one day. Okay, Missy. Keep your word. Something so right about that. Absolutely. I'm officially ungrounded. Hello, Crystal Pickett. We are accepting requests for mini reads. And while we're waiting for mini reads to come in, we're just pulling some fun cards from our fun deck to pass some time. So if you would like a read, Crystal, you can ask one of the mods for the instructions on how to get your mini read. But right now, we're just, until somebody puts in for a mini read, we're going to pull these. Okay, who else is up here? All right, Mary Michael. Highly meditated. With a license to chill. That's cute. Oh my gosh, that was cute. Where did she say that now? There, Mary Michael says, Willow, watch it. Yeah, I can show up at her door anytime. She would not even know I'm coming. And she says, I'm officially ungrounded. I love being grounded. I love not having to go out and do anything. There you go. Yeah, violence. I don't think my sister has a violent bone in her body. After everyone else got one. Oh, God. Yes, it was. It was worth it. It was good for a laugh. It was. Do it, Des. Instructions. There you go. She's ungrounded now. Yes, and welcome to our madness here, Crystal. Yeah, don't threaten me with a good time. Did you say that? Did you say that car said F and chill? No, it said highly meditated with a license to chill. I love being grounded too. I love not having to do anything, like go outside, especially with winter here, you guys. Oh no. Oh hell no. If I could stay inside all the time, have somebody go out and do my groceries for me, I wouldn't leave the house. I go next door. My mom lives in the house next door. I'll go next door, go see mom. I know a couple of the neighbors around here. I wave to them. That's enough peopling for me. Hey, how you doing? Wave, go back in the house. That was enough peopling. That's enough interaction with people for me. Like, just people are so full of it anymore. You know what I mean? Like, especially in this little town, it's like people are just so full of themselves and out for themselves. It's just, I don't know. I'm not a huge people person in person. There now, mind you, if I was back in Hamilton, that would be different with all my friends and everything in Hamilton. I know a lot of people here, but I got a very small circle for reasons. Like, this place is not the best. And I just don't have any patience getting up there. I'll be 60, you guys, in a couple weeks. Oh my gosh. Let me see. 2 weeks and a few days, I will be 60, the big 60. And you know, when you start getting up there in age, you guys, you just no patience for people's bullshit. You can see right through them. Been there, done it. You can't pull one over on me. So it's just like, yeah, people can stay out there, and I'm good. Like, I'll wave, hello, hi, have a good day. But that's about it. Especially with people here. Now, like I said, if I was back in my hometown in Hamilton, it'd be a different story. I'd be probably out a lot. If we all lived together, we would be in trouble. Total hermit here, right? Who's doing groceries? Well, at least we would know, Kate, that all the housework and dishes, I'm OCD, so housework and dishes and everything would be done. It's just we wouldn't have any food to eat. Oh, gosh. We could order all our clothes and everything online. Oh, it's funny. Yeah, it's like it's hard today. Like this world, what's it coming to? You know? Yeah, it is. It's there's changes happening. You know what I mean? Mary Michael says, so wait a minute. Are we all getting a cup of joe and a cupcake or whatever and meeting up with you online? Yep. It is. It's a hot mess. It's a hot mess. And it's like, I remember growing up and like, I mean, I grew up in a huge city. Like Hamilton is a lot bigger than here. And things were just, it was a different time. People were different. People watched out for you. When you said, that's my friend, you knew they were your friend and they had your back. And, you know, like now it's like your friends are actually your enemies. And uh, they're the first ones to stab you in the back. And family is like, you know, blood ain't thicker than water anymore. Families turning on each other and doing wrong. Instead of protecting each other, they're out to do better than one another. And it's like, what? It's crazy. I got an air fryer. Missy says, I'll bring my air fryer, cook the meat. I got my air fryer. Oh, yeah, electricity, we have it. You don't got to go out to get electricity. They come and they read your meter outside and you just pay the bill. I pay all my bills online. I don't even have mail come to my house. I got everything paperless. Don't send me a letter because I hardly check my mailbox. That's why my son's got the post office box. It's like if it was left up to me to go and check it, I don't know. I'm not good with that stuff. And I got a mark in my phone. I'll tell you know who over there. I don't want to. Alexa, sing me a song.
Good afternoon, Donna.
Ha! Oh, Donna. Okay, stop it, Alexa. But yeah, so it's like I got everybody's Alexa going now.
I'm having trouble hearing.
Alexa, stop it. Now she's having trouble hearing. So yeah, so it's like I pay everything online. Yeah, that song, Oh Donna. Anybody ever hear that song, Oh Donna? Don't sing it. I don't like it. So she was going to sing me that song. I hate that song. Hated it all my life. That one and Devil Went Down to Georgia. I don't like that song either. I know that song, but I know both words by heart. Devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind because he was way behind because he was willing to make a deal. When he came across this young boy sitting on a fiddle and playing it hot, the devil jumped up on a hickory stick and said, boy, let me tell you what. Yeah, like I know the words to the two songs I hate the most. Anyway. Some things just aren't funny. Missy, you will get that. Anyway. So I set off everybody's Alexa. Oh, God. So what we're going to do, you guys, is, what's that? I don't really like the Donna song. No, me either. I hate it. Willow, everything you just said about the decline of society is unfortunately totally true. Yeah. The A company owes you money for this ad you're doing for them. I've heard it. Yeah. I just wanted to set her off everybody's. I'm going to have to change her name. So I guess we are going to wrap this up, you guys. It doesn't look like anybody else is going to be popping in and wanting a read. So we're going to wrap it up. We did the funny cards, which we haven't done in a while. That was fun. We haven't been able to do them for a little while. So I've been busy and running around and whatnot. So it was nice to be able to throw those in at the end. Hopefully everybody gets this time adjustment under their belts. It was fun. Yes, I had fun. And yes, it was a lot. Like I said, using the Oracle, I think I'll go back to maybe you should change it to Rumpelstiltskin. Maybe. Got to name it something else. But yeah, it felt good going with the Oracle today. And like I said, as soon as I picked up that tarot deck today, it was like, no. So Lord knows why. Maybe somebody would have got a message that they needed that, but the negativity today, obviously my ancestors let me know that was not going to be a good thing. Some things are better left unsaid, right? So this was better. There's still, some messages that came through that weren't very nice, but like I said, those loved ones of yours who have passed away, they give you these messages for a reason, because you need to know. Not only to protect yourself, but to prepare, right? And then the other messages that come out, like good ones too. You got to take the good with the bad. So with that being said, you guys, I'm going to let you guys get back to your Sunday. I'm going to try and figure out what I'm going to make for Din Din. Maybe I'll just order something. I got to stop doing that because my bad fats are bad. I guess they were high on my last blood work. So I've been eating a lot more greens. I've been eating salads. I've been eating avocado. I've been eating peanut butter, all the good fats. So I should be able to have at least a day that I can eat the bad fats. Willow, it's always good to have a good laugh. I love the Oracle, yes. It was the best read I've ever had. Very detailed and helpful. Go Oracle decks, yes. They all have the potential to do that. I just find the tarot sometimes can be very dark. The tarot seems to bring out more negativity than positivity. But like I said, sometimes you need to hear that negativity. So even though I tried to get it lighter today, there was still some negativity that came out. And that's because you needed to know. So I've got to trust it, right? But yes, go Oracle decks. I've always loved the Oracle deck more than the tarot. I worked a lot more with the tarot recently so I could get used to it. But I'm still very on my game with the oracles. So maybe we'll stick with the oracle for a bit. I do have the request for Rachel Morin, an updated read, which I will be doing. Hopefully get it out tomorrow. It takes sometimes 16 to 24 hours, you guys, for YouTube to process it. So even if I do the read tomorrow morning, it probably won't come out till Tuesday morning because it has to wait to be processed. Unless I do it early enough that they can do it by the afternoon. So I'm going to be doing an updated read on Rachel Morin and on Chelsea Grimm. I do pull cards daily on the cases that I have done reads on, and I am still feeling that Chelsea is very much still alive. That's what I've gotten right up until this morning. Could something change by tomorrow? Maybe. I don't know. I won't know until I do the read. Yes, have a lovely day, everyone. Everyone, yes. Yes. Mary says the oracle validated exactly what I was planning on doing. Yes. Mary Michael, yay. It's like a textbook. So with that being said, you guys, let's wrap it up. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I'm going to end it like I always do. Please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. Always be aware of your surrounding. I love you guys to the moon and back. Bye-bye for now.